Okay.
I was drafted in April 1594, 1944, and I had been married 7 years, had one child, and I didn't care about being drafted.
What branch of the military did you go into?
I was into the Army.
Army?
And, yeah. Which theater of combat did you serve? I served in Italy, Europe.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing wrong with the Pacific, but you don't use skis in hot weather.
You were a skier?
I was in the 10th Mountain. Oh, I was first stationed. I was drafted at Fort Devens.
Okay.
And then I ended up at Fort Landing, Florida, the northern part of Florida. And do you think one theater was more important than the other? No, where you was sent, you just took it.
What kind of training did you have for the ski regiment?
All that.
Like for the skiing, the specialized unit. What kind of training did you have to go through for that? No?
None.
None?
I never saw a pair of skis till after the war. All the 10th Mountain Division was founded in Colorado, and it was made up of athletic college kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they were mostly our officers in training. And what we did in Florida and Texas is climb mountain, hike all the time. 25 miles a day was nothing. No, I don't think any theater was more important than the other. The heat was severe in the Pacific.
Yeah.
But I got transferred overseas to Italy, and that was like New England weather.
Okay, so you're used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw action in Italy, and we climbed a lot of hills, 5,000 feet, and when you get to the top, you come down. You walk down again. We were known in Italy as mule skinners.
Yeah.
We had about 10 mules attached to each platoon. And they came first. Whoever was in charge of the mule fed him, cleaned him, and took care of him before he took care of himself.
Are there any significant battles or that you were in during Italy that you might want to mention?
We'll get to them.
Okay.
Well, it says, tell her about our combat experience.
Yeah.
I was in 3 battles. Mount Belvedere, Po Valley, and I forget the other one. And in one of them, tell about the most dangerous experience. One where we were climbing a mountain and we came upon an open area, and the Germans were shelling us.
Mm-hmm.
It was a draw, and we couldn't get out. And we were led by a sergeant out of the draw with being bombed, and he got a field commission out of it, a lieutenant.
Wow.
Did you ever refuse to obey an order? No. You knew better.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Did I ever have contact with SS troops? No. They weren't in our area. They were more in Germany, in France, Africa.
What kind of troops did you, enemy troops did you see? Were they mostly Germans or were they a branch, just all Germans?
All German.
Okay.
How did the people of Italy treat you? I would say cordial, and we came in the front door and the German left the back door. Whoever was there, they were friendly with.
Mm-hmm.
But our troops each day we got a map as to how far to travel. And that's why we went so fast that the Germans didn't have time to pull out.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, we came in the front, they went out the back. But we stopped. We had gone too far on the map several times, and once we got strafed by our own airplane because we were in enemy territory.
Mm-hmm.
And from then on, we just did what the map had us.
Yeah.
Are there any misconceptions that the American public had about World War II? Well, you're in it, make the most of it. That was about it, but a lot of people didn't like war. They still don't.
How do you feel about movies that have been made about World War II? Have you seen?
Good.
You think most of them
I've
are pretty
seen
good?
a lot of them,
Yeah. You think they're pretty accurate as to
Oh,
what you've
yeah.
seen?
Yeah. In fact, I thought I was in one of them walking along the road.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the infantry um, in the machine gun section, and I carried mostly ammo on my back. In fact, the human carried more than the mule carried.
A humorous event that may have happened during the war or unusual event?
I got struck by lightning. 13 of us were in Fort Blanding, and a big fire cleaning our hut. We all lived in 13 of us in the bunked up in this, and a big ball of fire, no rain, and it was like the sun come out of the sky, went through the hut, killed the guy coming in the back door. He had his dog tags in his mouth, and it struck right there.
Wow.
And we all went to the infirmary, but I wasn't burnt as bad as the other. They had chest burn. And they got discharged before their training was over. One guy went through a whole 24 aspirin a day with the pain and the burn.
Do you remember where you were on VE Day? What you were doing?
I was sitting on a cow pasture on a hillside. We were chasing Mussolini. He was in Milan, and we were about 40 miles away. But that was what we had for the day. But Roosevelt died during that, in April of 45, and I wrote to my wife and said the war will be over in 2 weeks, and it was. I still say he kept it going.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people do say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't anything else. I met a lot of nice people, good guys, and I was in Leominster on VJ Day. I had come back from Europe and I had a month off, and then I went to Colorado, from there to Minnesota, and I was an MP in Minnesota until I got discharged December 45.
Very good.
Reunions.
Do you happen to attend any reunions, or did you attend any reunions for World War II veterans?
Well, to be honest, the 10th Mountain Division has a headstone in Mount Wachusett, and every Sunday before November 11th, we had a memorial service. But I'm 92, and they were older than me,
Yeah.
so nobody's left.
Yeah. What was the what was so special about that particular date, the Sunday before November? Is that a special date for the 10th?
November 11th.
Yeah.
It's Armistice.
Armistice Day. Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah.
I can't afford the conventions or outing.
Yeah.
$200 is a lot of money. $25 for a lunch is a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a rich man's outfit, the 10th Mountain.
All right. Well, we thank you very much for doing this interview, and thank you for your service. Do you have anything else to add?
I hope I helped you.
Oh, absolutely.
What outfit, what school do you go to?
Wentworth Institute of Technology.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Gonna be an electrician?
No, I'm going for construction management. It's a degree in construction, pretty much. So it's interesting.
It's
tough.
a good school.
Yeah.
What year are you?
I'm actually a senior. I'm graduating in August.
Oh.
Yeah.
Another one off is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. My son went to Nichols.
Yeah.
And he owns his own CPA.
Really? That's a good school, Nichols.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I knew somebody. Can't remember. I think it might have been
Well, I hope I helped you. I don't know.
Yeah, you did. You did. You answered a lot of these. You answered all the questions. That's great. I learned a lot.
But one day, we climbed 5,000 feet, and the mule went berserk and tumbled down the hole. We had to go down the bottom, take off all the equipment we had on him. He came first, but they don't have him anymore.
I thank you again, and we will be actually sending you a copy of this. I'm going to edit it, and we'll be sending you a copy, and a copy is also going to be going to the World War II Museum, where they archive all interviews with World War II veterans, so they can be seen whenever anybody wants to see them. And so we'll keep in touch about the DVD.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good.